Now this example states, suppose there are 25 entries in an essay contest. Scholarships are awarded to the first, second, and third place finishers, and 5 entrants will receive honorable mention awards. How many different ways can these scholarships be granted? So certainly a few things that we got to point out here. We have these 25 entries that entered this essay contest. Scholarships are awarded to the first, second, and third place finishers. So this right here is going to be a permutation because the order matters, first, second, and third place finishers. Then we have these 5 entrants will receive honorable mentions. These are going to be combinations because whoever gets one of these honorable mention awards first is irrelevant. So we're going to be using both a permutation for the first, second, and third place finishers, and then we're going to be using a combination for the 5 entrants who will receive these honorable mentions. So for the first, second, and third place finishers, that's 25 entries, that's 25. Permutate 3. Then for the honorable mentions, now since 3 have already been awarded the first, second, and third place finishers, the end subscript for this combination is going to be 22 because 3 have already gotten their awards. So that's going to be 22, choose 5. And of course, the fundamental counting principle says if there's so many ways for one thing to occur and so many ways for another, we simply multiply. So for the permutation, that's going to be 25 factorial over 25 minus 3 factorial. That's 25 factorial over 22 factorial. So 22 of the factorial in the denominator is going to factor out those in the numerator. So we're going to be left with 25 times 24 times 23. 25 times 24 times 23. That's 13,800. Now for the honorable mentions, the combination here, that's going to be 22 factorial, similar to a permutation. 22 minus 5 factorial. But in order to get rid of those non-distinct items, then we do 5 factorial. That's going to be 22 factorial. 22 minus 5, that's 17 factorial, times 5 factorial. 17 factorial here. We'll cancel out the 17 factorial in the numerator. So we'll have 22 times 21 times 20 times 19 times 18. That's going to be over 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So we can see right here, 5 times 4, that's 20. And then I've got 3 times 2 times 1, that's 6. And 6 goes into 18 3 times. So then we have 22 times 21 times 19 times 3. That's 26,334. So this winds up being 13,800 times our 26,334. And that comes out to be 363,409,200 different ways to award these scholarships.